Welcome to Cause and Effects, where making meets meaning, and I'm your host, Toxity, Toxity. Toll Jam, thanks for having me.
No problem.
Okay, this was the show that I wanted to do after my birthday, but I never got to do it. So we're doing it today because I feel like it. Today I'm going to prove my credibility to all of our listeners. It's sort of like when you do a research paper and you kind of have to find credible sources for it, right? But instead the context is cosplay, and I need to prove to you that I know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
With that being said, yeah, we're just going to get straight into that because I'm sure people want to know where I found cosplay, where that came from, and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to fully do the introduction of myself because I never got to do that. Full send it. Okay. Hi. I don't know if I have any listeners out there listening, but hello if you're listening. I am Toxity. That's my persona name, my art name. I am 25 years old, and I'm a senior graduating in May. Wow, so exciting. I'm going to be graduating with Toll Jam here. Isn't
yes,
that
you
fun? Are. I'm a communications major with a concentration in video editing and production. And as I said, I really want to do video editing for animation, whether that's anime or just, I don't know. Editing. I don't really want to work for Disney, but like, you know.
A job's a job.
A job's a job. A job's a job, right? I'm a cosplayer of, I want to say 8 years. Not going to say 10 just because I might have gotten into it 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago, a couple months. Wow, that's crazy to think about. But I didn't really start until like a little bit later when I picked up a lipstick and I was like, whoa, what's this? And I drew all over my lips and I was like, oh, this is cool.
Oh, this is fun.
This is fun. Even though I've got those 8 years of experience, I am still learning things. So there's really, you can just keep learning. That's all I can really tell people. What really got me into cosplay was when I went to Kineticon. I think I briefly talked about this. I think you did, yeah. Yeah, briefly. But yeah, I went to Kineticon in 2016, and I was like, man, all these people are cool. I'm not cool. I had this Undertale shirt on with like a little heart on it, and I had these like black and green cat ears that I bought in the vendor hall. Goodness. And I was like, I'm cool, right? And then I saw the cosplayers, and I was like, oh. No, they're cool.
No, they're the big fish.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I got envious, and I was like, oh, I have to become these people. So that's where I am today. But I mainly started because of Halloween. You know, it's kind of where a lot of cosplayers tend to start, unless they have someone in the family. Like, I don't know if you have anyone.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go. But it's usually something you kind of discover when it's Halloween and it's socially acceptable to be in cosplay. So you go to the Halloween store and you're like, wow, that's cool, and you buy it, and then you go and dress up, and then you go around other people and you're like, oh, this is different, because dressing up around people is a lot different than just dressing up in your room, you know. But
the nerves
but it's, you kind of get used to it, dressing up in front of people, and then people start wanting your photo, and that's pretty cool. But my first costume was a vault suit from Fallout.
Oh yes, I remember you mentioning this actually.
Yep, I had the suit, I had the Pip-Boy, and then the costume that really kind of sold me in the like cosplay was Alice Angel from Bendy and the Ink Machine. If you ever played that game,
I never played it, but.
It was good for its time.
Okay.
It was great. I had a lot of fun with that. But for anyone that's out there that wants to get into cosplay and stuff, I highly suggest trying Halloween out. You know, like go to Spirit or just get a costume online or something like that, and just feel, you know, put your little feelers out there and see how you feel about it, because it's an easy way to get into the hobby, even though Spirit Halloween can be kind of expensive.
Oh, that's for sure. Yep.
Yeah. Like $60 for this costume. I'm like,
$60 for a hat.
But it's so cheap. It's so cheaply made. I'm like, ugh, that's gross. But it's a socially acceptable way to get started.
It really is.
So I recommend for anyone out there, that's how I started. That's how you can start too. You can also reuse Halloween costumes over time too. So like, even though it's cheap, as long as it stays intact while you're at a con, you don't bend over and then your butt rips.
Oh my goodness.
Had
that happen before.
You can reuse costumes, reuse stuff from Halloween. Like, the quality only matters to the person, not to the viewers, honestly. Like, people that are looking at you aren't like, wow, they have a lot of money. No, they're like, oh, that's my favorite character.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started getting serious about it in like 2018, which was really close to when I did Alice Angel for the first time. My parents helped me out with that one because I didn't know how to do makeup. So you gotta know someone that knows how to do makeup. But of course, you don't have to do makeup to know how to cosplay or to cosplay. Although I could put some eyeliner on Toll Jam here. And then see how he feels about it.
I mean, I'd be open to try it out once.
It would be guy liner.
It
won't be like my giant voluptuous wings of guy here.
Your demure eyeliner.
My demure eyeliner. This only takes like 10 minutes, by the way. Crazy, right?
I'm just nervous with eye stuff.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real. That's why people, when they talk to me sometimes, they're like, how do you put contacts in? I'm scared to touch my eye. I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, Queen, it's okay. You're going to be fine. Like, you're not going to die. It's okay. Like, what if it gets stuck? It's not going to get stuck unless you sleep in them. Don't sleep in them.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I feel like I would sleep in them, so I'm not going to try it.
Don't sleep in them.
I'm going to forget.
You'll know. Well, unless they're so comfortable, you don't know.
That's true.
But, but yeah, after I finally got into cosplay, I didn't really have quite a lot of friends at the time that knew about it. So I was kind of in the same boat as you, where like you didn't know a ton of people and were like, what do I do? Like, I want to get into this, but I don't know how to get into it.
Yeah.
That's not that this is something everyone does, but I took to social media after that and I was like, hi world.
What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Here's my really horrible costume. And then I started getting followers and people that were like admiring it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. People like what I do.
People like what I post.
Yeah, from within my house. That was when I was living in California, though. When I got started with that, technically. And then I moved to Florida, and then I got a little bit more serious about it. But I do at-home photo shoots and stuff, and people seem to like that more than the stuff that I get when I'm out. Like, if I go and get a professional shoot done, people like what I make over the professional.
Actually, that's wild.
And usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Usually people post the professional photos they get at cons or at photo shoots, and then those blow up. No. People like what I do, and I'm like, thank you.
Well, cool. I mean, you're appreciated for your hard work.
It's true.
Your indie cosplay account.
I'm an indie cosplayer. Oh my gosh. But I like talking about that. I like talking about my username. Did I ever tell you what my username was, or like where it came from?
I know it came from Tater Tots.
Okay, that's part of it.
Okay.
Okay, the other part of it is Fallout.
Oh, okay.
Because I love Fallout. So Atomic Tot just comes from like, nuclear bombs and Fallout. And then Tot because I like Tater Tots a lot.
Tater Tots are pretty good.
Tater Tots are dope. I grew up on Tater Tots. Did you grow up on Tater Tots?
I don't think I did.
Shame.
I had I had fries.
Did you have smiley fries?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, peak. That's cool. But I never really started cosplaying from anime directly. I started with video games. So like OGs like Cuphead, Danganronpa, like Doki Doki Literature Club, and then, Vocaloid. I cosplayed Gumi a long time ago.
I have not seen this.
You have not seen this. I have to bring her back, honestly. But
you gotta bring her back.
I gotta bring my Matryoshka Gumi too. Because I showed you that song.
You did?
Yeah, she's got like the red hoodie and stuff. Yeah, I have to bring that one
Pretty
back.
awesome, yeah.
She's like kind of goth Gumi. It's kind of cool. And then I met a lot of my friends through the cosplay club at my community college when I was in Florida. And I was like, hey, you guys are cool. Like, let's talk about cosplay. Like, let's be friends. And then COVID happened and ruined everything.
Yep. Yeah, it did.
Yeah. But now I have friends up here. My high school friends that got into cosplay. I'm getting into cosplay.
Yep.
So now I just go to Kineticon and one other one in Florida, and that's probably going to be what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Unless I see another con that's cool to travel to, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Traveling's expensive.
It is, and I want to do more of that, but I got no monies.
I know, you got to get a job.
Yeah.
So you can get monies to get more costume and come with me to cons. That'd be fun.
That would be pretty fun.
But you just got your Kineticon ticket, didn't you?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Oh,
I got
which
2.
days you going?
I got Thursday and Friday. Yep. I got Thursday. Well, I was only supposed to go Friday with you, right? But I got Thursday because, our last guest, she already mentioned this. She mentioned this last week. But our last guest, Melody, she's having a, what is it?
Panel?
A panel, yeah. A panel.
Yep.
About this particular game she likes, and she's going to talk all about it, and I want to be there to support her. So I got Thursday too.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'll probably be there Thursday too. So it's like, we'll be there together.
Yeah.
So did you find out what time that panel is?
I don't think I did. I'm going to have to ask her again.
Okay. I don't know if they have the schedule up this early in advance for panels. I think they're still accepting things, but definitely ask.
Yeah.
Because I want to know. Is it Fire Emblem?
No,
or is it something different?
it's this obscure game that she likes called Pathologic.
Oh yeah,
she's showing me some of it. It's kind of funny. So
okay, I might have to try and get into that a little bit, just so when I show up, I'm not completely clueless.
Yeah, definitely talk to her about that because it's an interesting game.
Okay.
Yeah,
we love us a niche game.
Yeah,
one of my favorite niche games is mouthwashing. So you don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
It's so peak, bro.
Is it a horror game?
It's a horror game.
Okay, nice. I want to play it now.
It's like a couple bucks on Steam. It's really not too bad, but it's very story driven.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recommend it. But yeah, nowadays I kind of just focus on just improving my craft, like wigs and makeup. My makeup's always changing. And then I do some monetizing. I get some money. I sell Etsy prints on Etsy. People surprisingly buy up my cosplay prints. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's good.
It's good. It's good side money. And then obviously I work for Mocha Queen, so I design contact lenses and I run their socials. I'm like the only person running the socials right now.
Yeah.
And then I sell digital photo shoots, which sometimes people buy. People like the physical copies of stuff for me better because I autograph them.
Oh, okay.
People like the free autograph.
Yeah.
And then some people sometimes donate stuff to my coffee. Is it coffee or Ko-Fi?
I think it's Ko-Fi, but I say it's coffee.
I don't know which one it is. I'm glad you know what it is at least.
Yeah.
And then I also have a Throne account where people will buy costumes sometimes, but I am tapped out on costumes. I do not need any more right now.
Yep.
My closet is like jam-packed.
Yeah.
One day you'll get there.
You're going to need bins.
I already have bins.
Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you think? No, I have 1, 2, 3, 5. I have 6 totes in my closet. 1 Costco bin under my art table full of just wigs. That is just.
Jeez.
And then I have another bin where my cat steps down off my bed, which has wigs in it. Then there's 3 totes under my bed with more, and then there's 1 tote that has just like photography background stuff.
You just need a storage unit.
I need a studio. Who wants to pay for my studio? No. I would love a studio. Oh my god. Yeah. I would go ham. I would have so much room.
Yeah, you would.
Because my room's kind of tiny.
Yeah.
So when people are like, "Where are the full body pics?" I don't have them. I can't get them. My room's too tiny. But yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. And you will have your own origin story too. I
mean, yeah. I already posted this on the old YouTube channel. I'll throw it out there towards the end of our series here. But yeah, I did radio because it was just something to do. It was supposed to be a joke. This whole thing was supposed to be a joke. But then it turned into something serious I really liked. I did this for about 2 semesters. No, this is my 3rd semester doing this. Before that, I was doing things solo. I never had a guest. And it's kind of cool that I'm actually doing, because last semester I wanted to I wanted to make this show good.
I mean, it was still good.
Make this show like an actual good radio show. And then, like, after having 2 guests so far, including like, Melody and Brian are like great. They're like really great. They're really great guests. But I feel like I am working towards like making this do like what I perceive to be a good show. Because before that I thought the show was it was pretty all right. Like maybe I have like 1 or 2 listeners every now and then. But I think nowadays I can say like I'm getting there to be a good show because I have you now. Yay. I have you to support me and stuff like that. It's great. I think the cosplay talks really help to kind of like bring my vision of what the show could be.
True, and it kind of gets us talking because people listen to radio for conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they don't listen to one person talk about things, but it's more engaging when you have 2 people talking back to back, and it's like you can laugh about things. Like one of my favorite podcasts is Distractable, which is Markiplier's like podcast.
I didn't even know we had a podcast.
Oh, it's so funny. And they have like it's like a video podcast, so you can listen to it like with audio, but you can also watch it. And if I don't feel like watching a YouTube video, I'll just go on Spotify and let all of them just play. But it's just, I love watching them and I love listening to them. And they have this running joke where like people will go to listen to their show while they're driving and like crash their car. Because I guess someone had something happen where they were listening to Distractable and they ended up like hitting someone or something like that. Yeah. Not because it was their fault, but it just was funny. So it's been a running joke. But yeah, I enjoy coming on here and talking about cosplay. So I've got lots of topics to yap about in the future.
I don't know if I ever asked you, but what was your least favorite cosplay that you've done? If you could just pick one.
I definitely have some.
Yeah. Well, name like 1 or 2 then. It doesn't have to be like your absolute least favorite.
That's a Let me think, because there are characters I have done that I didn't like, but I know that if I revamp them nowadays, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah, like a lot of my early Danganronpa cosplays were not my favorite.
Yeah.
I did Chiaki, which I really liked at one point. I did Mukuro, but I looked weird. I looked really weird. I did not look like me. Not that I look like me in my costumes anyways, but I really didn't look like me.
Okay, yeah.
Let me look at my archives, because that's where I put the forbidden posts.
The Atomic Files.
The Atomic Files is crazy. Holy moly. Let me look. I think one costume that I wish I liked that I didn't like was my Giyu cosplay from Demon Slayer.
Oh, I didn't know you did one.
Yeah, that's the point. You didn't know I did one.
Oh, is it like that one?
It's like, not horrible. Here, I'll show you a picture while you're here. I don't do men, right? I don't cosplay men.
That doesn't even look bad.
It's so bad.
I say the wig looks a little off, but that's it, really.
The wig's a little Yeah. But that was like beginning wig styling days.
Yeah.
I guess Giyu, and who else did I do? I want to redo my Rachel from Angels of Death.
Rachel, I gotcha.
Yeah. Baby
Rachel.
Me.
Oh my gosh, you look.
I know.
You look different.
I look so much skinnier.
You just look really different.
I look so different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to say Giyu was like my least favorite, even though he's like one of my favorite characters, and he's my birthday twin.
He is a pretty cool character. Yeah, I love him.
My little emo boy. I love him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll put Giyu for now as a least favorite.
We'll put Giyu for now. That's unfortunate. Yeah. What was I gonna say?
It will happen to you too. You're probably gonna get into your first costume and be like, "Man,
David
it sucks." Or you might really get into it and be like, "Wow, I look awesome." It takes time to like a costume.
Yeah, I don't know about getting photos of myself. Maybe for like myself, I'll get photos. But for other people, I don't know. I don't know about getting photos.
You don't have to. Like, if someone asks if they can get a photo with you can say no. Like, it's not disrespectful to say no.
No.
Just be like, oh, like, I'm a newbie cosplayer. Like, I don't want a photo of me. I'm just dressing up to dress up. And they're like, oh, like, that's okay. And then they can take a photo of me.
It's true, yeah.
So
I'd be like, but she takes photos if you ask her nicely.
If you ask her nicely.
Yeah.
I won't bite, I promise.
Yeah, and then here's her Instagram. Like I started plugging you.
One of my friends does that when I go down to Florida. My friend Luke, he's this tall goth British dude.
Oh, yeah.
I love him. He'll be like, he takes photos with us, but anytime anyone's like, oh, like, what are your ats? Or if they got a photo with me,
Yeah.
he immediately like whips my business card out of a random pocket and just hands it to them. Or he writes, one year we did Jujutsu Kaisen cosplays, and he did Nanami and I did Mahito.
Oh, okay.
And he had a weapon he made for Nanami, and he wrote my username on it. I don't even know if the cameras could pick it up, but he wrote my username on it.
That's so funny.
He's such a lad. I love him.
Like, was it on like the pole, or like?
It was on the blade.
On the blade, okay.
Which was, the whole thing was like made out of duct tape, so it was kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
So he was able to just write on it, and
yeah.
I threw it out after. But any photo that we got taken of us, it would just have my username on there, and he would just throw business cards at people. And then he would, last year he brought around Helsing stickers when we did our Helsing group,
yeah.
and he wrote his username on the back so that everyone that took a photo with us could find all of us through him. Because he was like tagging all of us. Like, he wanted people to look at his account, see who he was with, and follow them.
Wow, he really is the plug, huh?
He really is the plug.
Shout out to Luke.
Shout out to Luke. Not that we need like people to plug me or whatever, but it's funny when people do that.
Yeah.
I'm like not even expecting it, and they're like, "Here's her Instagram," and I'm like, "Oh, you don't have to do." He's like, "Shh, it's okay."
Free advertising.
You're advertising. Free advertising. The easiest way I do that now is I'll take like, either I'll write my username on the front of a badge, or I'll put like this little QR code that goes straight to like my Instagram, so people can scan it with their phone and it immediately pops up.
Yeah. That's pretty. That's a neat idea.
Yeah.
I like business cards though. You should still hand out business cards.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I have to get some more printed, but I like to autograph them.
Yeah.
Autographing them makes it so people don't throw them away.
It's true. Ooh, that's
You add some
true.
personality to
That's
it.
true. Yeah.
Each one is unique. Like,
And
why
then-
would you throw that away?
And then it's like you managed to get their names too. You know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Fancy.
That is pretty. That is a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm very thirsty today.
No, it's okay. We've been talking for like almost an hour now.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I don't know. Like, you don't have to be someone that goes on social media with cosplay. You don't even, like I said, you don't have to want or get photos of yourself at a con. I do take selfies with people, so
That's
you're
fine.
going to get a selfie with me.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about like being on some stranger's phone. I am on hundreds of people's phones, and I don't even know who they are. You know, but it's just a cosplay thing. I don't know. Like, sometimes you'll be sitting there in bed and you're like, wow, I'm on hundreds of people's devices.
You know what? If I think I look good in one of the selfies, I'll let you post one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. I usually just post them to my story, and then I can tag you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.